Hello, my name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking you through how much money I have made in a month from investing £500. So I actually did a video which I'll link below, which was basically talking you through all of the investments that I was going to make with my £500. So there was a range of different stocks and shares that I invested in a month ago, and now I'm going to talk you through exactly how much money I have made on each one, and then the total money that I've made in a month from that £500 and the percentage increase that I have made. Now I am so pleased with how much money I have made in a month. Like, to think, obviously I did do a bit of research looking into these stocks and shares, but I have made a considerable amount of money considering I'd only invested £500. So I'm really excited to carry on with this journey. So I previously was investing in funds, so I was investing in those for a couple of years really, and then I knew that I wanted to start looking into investing in stocks and shares, but I kind of wanted to start small and learn as I go along. That is why I invested £500 rather than more money than that. And I'm really excited to share with you how much that money has grown. So if you want to watch the last video, which explains in more detail all the different shares that I purchased, how much I purchased them for, and a little bit about each one of those shares and why I chose it, then I've linked that video in the description box down below. But with no further ado, this is the money I've made, and I will break it down individually, first of all, into each share. So as I said before, I bought Disney shares and I bought them at £89.52, and I sold them at £94.01. So I've actually made £4.49 on Disney. So really good return, really pleased with that. I probably should have left it in longer. I've actually sold that share, so I need to buy something else to replace it. There's one other share that I've sold, but the rest I've held onto for the whole time. So that money, I probably made that within about 3 weeks, so good amount of money. I might invest in Disney again. I'm just going to try and figure it out and decide what to do, but I'm really pleased with that. Now the next one, this is by far and above the best and biggest amount of money that I have seen grow from this £500. So I'm so pleased with this. Just deciding whether to invest more in it or not, but that is basically Zoom. So as I said in my last video, everyone I know has been using Zoom in lockdown. All the businesses that my husband has been working with have been using it. I've been using it to do different pub quizzes, to talk to different friends online. I think it's a really good service, and I was like, yes, I want to invest. And Zoom shares have made me, they've made me £31, well, £31.30 in a month, and I only invested £70. So they are doing so well. Obviously if I had much more money to invest, I would have made much more, but I am so pleased with that. So now I have just over £100 in Zoom shares, so £101.30, and I only bought £70 worth. So I might look at topping that up a little bit. Basically gonna look at replacing the stocks and shares that I've sold, and then also potentially popping another £100 in, so choosing some different stocks and shares. So if you have any recommendations or anything you've heard about that you think sounds good, then please do leave them in comments below. I'll obviously do some research and have a little read about them and look at their financial reports and see if there's anything that I want to invest in as well. But super pleased with that return. So basically £30 for doing nothing other than listening to what my friends are using, thinking about the companies that I've really enjoyed using, and investing in them. So awesome, really pleased with that. The next one was Activision Blizzard. So that is the company that makes lots of games. So they make Call of Duty and games like that, which I don't play, but I do know some people that do, so thought it was a good one. That has gone up £1.27, so is now at £61.24. So not a huge amount, but still great to see some growth there. Really pleased. Shopify is the next one. So Shopify has zoomed up in the last year with its share price. It has zoomed up. I said zoom again. It's really grown basically in the last year with its share price and been doing really well. So I was a bit worried when I bought it that I was kind of getting in a little bit too late, but actually Shopify has made me £10.25 in a month. So I invested £62.76 and I'm now at £73 a penny. So again, £10 for literally jumping on the bandwagon and investing in a company that I thought looked really good, but that had already had quite a lot of growth. I was worried that it wasn't a good choice because I thought it kind of might have run out of steam, but no, £10. Cha-ching, done. The next one is Octo, OKTA. That I bought for £60.84 and I now have £62.71. So £1.87 up on that. So awesome, really. The next one is my one and only loser of all the shares that I bought. So that's quite gutting. But the fact that I'm up on all the rest has made me so excited. It's made me much more confident that I have a loose understanding of what I'm doing. Definitely not a financial advisor. Don't have any qualifications in this, but it's going well so far. But anyway, this one is my loser. So Atlassian or Atlassian, not sure exactly how you say it. I bought £61.63 in those and they're now at £58.42. So they are down £3.21, which is disappointing, but in time I think I will get over it. So yeah, so that's not too bad considering that's my only share that's lost money in the last month, so fine. The next one is Scottish Mortgage Investment Trust, which has actually gone up £6.05. So I invested £50.58 and we're now at 56.63. So really good. That's another one that I was thinking I might top up a little bit and buy a few more shares in that, because that's seen some really good growth, and I'm really pleased with how that's doing. It's also good because it's not a tech company. Not that I've got anything against tech companies, but I have invested quite heavily in tech companies. In the last 2 years in the funds that I have been purchasing, I've purchased a lot of tech funds, and then also in individual stocks and shares. A lot of these companies that I'm talking through now are tech companies, so it's quite nice to have a bit of diversity there. So may buy some more of those and see how it goes. The next share I have actually sold, that was Saran, and that was at £32.21 when I bought it, and I sold it for £33.76, so I made £1.55. So not bad, not great. Probably should have held on to that for a little bit longer, but I was just kind of testing the water and trying to understand exactly what I was doing. But again, good learning on that one. So that basically means that from my investment of £487.51, because that was as close as I could get to £500 without buying stocks and shares in companies that I just didn't want and wasn't interested in, I have now got £541.08. So I've basically made in a month £53.57. I mean, I think that's pretty awesome. I know that might not sound like a lot of money to a lot of people, or it might sound like a huge amount of money to some people. Making 11% in stocks and shares in a month, when this is kind of my first delving into understanding what I'm doing, albeit I understand that this is a particularly volatile time for stocks and shares because of coronavirus and because of lockdown. I'm just really pleased because my main business that I had before coronavirus was actually yoga teaching, and that is obviously impossible at the moment with social distancing rules, particularly because I taught pregnancy yoga, so pregnant women are obviously in a higher risk, so I'm unable to teach yoga at the moment. So the fact that I've been able to bring in £53 through doing essentially nothing, it's not nothing. I've done a video on beginners, investing in stocks and shares for beginners, so which just explains the kind of things and the way that I look at a company before I choose to buy it. So I haven't spent a huge amount of time doing this, but I have done my research before buying these companies. So it's not that I've spent no time doing this, but essentially as soon as I'd bought them, that's just then passive income. I've kept an eye on my account and monitored it and made sure that if anything was dropping quite quickly that I could get out. But actually I've set stop losses on them, so if they drop dramatically then the money will come out. So really that's an awesome income to be bringing in through doing relatively little work at a time, when actually it's really helpful for me to have some additional money coming in until my business gets up and running again. if it gets up and running again. I'm thinking that I will do a video that is basically going to be potentially topping up this account by £100 and what shares and stocks and shares I buy with that £100 to top this account up. And then again, I can do an update on how those shares have done in either 2 weeks or a month's time if anyone is interested. If any of you are watching this video because you have started investing in stocks and shares and you're a beginner investor, I would absolutely love to hear how you've done in your first month. That would be awesome. If you want to see more videos like this and you're interested in this kind of content, then I do aim to upload videos every week, at least one, hopefully 2 every week, and potentially in the future 3. Who knows? World's our oyster. So I am super pleased with that income. Really impressed. I obviously have a lot more to learn about stocks and shares. I'm actually thinking about doing a qualification in investing, basically, just so that I can understand it a little bit more for my future, because I think it's so important, and being able to make your money work harder for you is absolutely awesome. Like, saving is so important and it's so key, but making more money than you would in a standard savings account in a month or even in a week, as you would in a whole year in a standard savings account, it has been just awesome, and it's really opened my eyes up to the money that can be made through investing, as well as saving in the first place. I was always really good at saving. I was really saved really hard. We saved for our wedding, we saved for the deposit for our house. I always saved for holidays. If I knew I was going on a really big holiday when I was younger, I would save for that. And very debt averse, so trying where possible not to get into debt. We obviously have a mortgage, so that's a considerable amount of debt on our mortgage, but overall I've been good with money. But this is amazing to be able to learn and understand how I can grow my money even more beyond just saving and making cost savings. So yeah, I am excited about this journey that I'm on. I would love it if you stayed on this journey with me. If you want to like and subscribe, please do, so you can see how my investments end up doing, how I end up growing this income. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, then please do write them in the comments section below, and I will definitely get back to you. It's been really nice actually replying to different people's different comments on this channel. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just super interested in financial independence and personal finances and just growing wealth where you can. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye bye.